Hey, you guys, it's Coach Nye. Rise and shine, rise and shine. Listen, this morning I want to get you ready for your day. If you've already gotten to work, then I'm sorry I missed you. But yeah, guess what? I can still touch you right where you are. Listen, today you're setting your intentions. Remember, I told you the most important thing in your life is you first. You can't help someone else until you help yourself. I know it sounds selfish, moms, to say it's my kids first. Well, when you're on the airplane, they say, and secure your mask first before you can secure someone else's, because you can't help me if you're not full. If you're not full or led by the Spirit, if you are not, your energy is not good, how can you give me energy? So I want you to pour into you. I want you to remember that it's you first, then others. And how do you do that? You're going to set your intentions. What's your intentions today? Did you even think about that? Then that's what I want you to put into your routine, because every morning that you get up, you rush, you get yourself ready, you're trying to hurry up, oil down the kids, get everybody out the house, and you rush and rush and rush, and you haven't taken the time out just to see the little things. The little things, even rushing to your car. As I tell people, we're so busy, we rush our car, we don't even take the time to see how green the grass is. We don't take the time to just see how blue the sky is, because those are the little things that we know is going to be there. But what is the unknown is, if I don't get there, it's a possibility I could lose my job, or this can happen, or that can happen. So we're so afraid of the unknown that we miss the known. The known is you woke up this morning, you had breath in your body. Everybody that you woke up, even though you were frustrated, even with your kids, you're frustrated with your spouse, they were still breathing. See, those are the little things that we take for granted because we allow the world to take over. It was a point in time, I'm telling you, when I was working and as a single mom, and I would be rushing to work, trying to hurry up and get to work. And then I had younger kids. So my little one, if he was sick, he was all boy. So it was always something going on. And I would have to call off. They would threaten me. They would say, oh, well, you don't have any leave days. But then I would see them showing favoritism to others. But yet when it came to me, it was just like, oh, well, nope, nope. But I didn't have family in my area. I didn't have anyone helping me raise my kids. I just had, it was me and my boys, and then the one or two friends that I may have had. But what I've learned now that I've healed is that they were never my friend. They were there and attached to me for what they can get from me, meaning that, okay, if I watch your kids, I'm going to ask you for a bigger favor next time. So I was always stuck because I was rushing with the world. I was fussing at my kids, yelling at my kids. I get emotional even thinking about it, because I was so busy trying to please the world when God blessed me with the world. Meaning your body, that's where you live every day. Your mind is where your thoughts live every day. That is your world. That is your world. Everything in this world has nothing to do with you. Somebody else's problems have nothing to do with you. The same way that you have to figure your problems out is the same way they have to figure their problems out. But for some reason, we stepped in and said, hey, I'll help you figure your problems out. And we treat people how we wanted to be treated. Since we didn't have anyone helping us figure our problems out, we wanted to make sure nobody went through that. And yet we neglected ourselves, meaning ourselves, because your kids are attached to you. Meaning you put them behind and you put them, to the side. You put yourself to the side so you can show up for other people. You never set your intention. So I want you to start your days for now and put that in your routine. My intentions, when you jump straight out the bed, rushing to go wake them up, I want you to stop. Take a deep breath. And the reason why I want you to tell yourself, I have time. I have time. I always thought I never had enough time. I always felt I never had enough time. Well, I got to do this and I got to do this. And it was because I was always leaving room for someone else. So I want you to take that out, because you have time, because you got to live in the seconds, right? See, in those minutes, in those hours is what survival mode told us to live. So it's 8:22. That means that it's already 8:30. We've skipped over 8 minutes. And we skipped over the 60 seconds that it takes to get to that minute. So instead of us rushing through life, take time, sit in the moment. I'm telling you, when you stay present, God makes time for you. You have time. Just stop rushing it. Take the time. When you start setting your intentions and sit in the present time, you'll realize all the time I was rushing, I had a lot of time, because you're not going to worry about things that are not going to elevate you. Fussing and cussing at your kids, it's not going to elevate you. All it's going to do is make you feel guilty. Once you get them to school and once you get to work and everything is settled, it's going to make you feel guilty. And that's what the enemy wants. The enemy wants you to fuss and cuss at your kids so your kids can resent you. Then you get to work. Now you filled with guilt. Do you understand how much the enemy control your day? But yet you pray and say, God, order my footsteps. I ask that you help me have another a great day, a blessed day. But yet you allow the enemy to control every thought process. You need to kick him out, set your intentions. You set your intentions. Whatever your intentions are, I'm just going to have a great day. Then you get up. Make it a great day. What is something that you do that make you feel a type of way? Well, I'm tired of looking at my room being a mess. So, okay, today I'm going to wake up and I'm going to make my bed. I don't have enough time. Make time. Make time. Either wake up a little bit earlier, or the time that you take running back and forth up the stairs, back and forth to their room, back and forth doing this, back and forth doing that. No. You take that time to make your bed. Get their lunches ready at night, before you go to bed. Have their clothes ready before you go to bed. Have your stuff laid out. One thing that helped me, because I love to accessorize, I wanted to make sure I was on point when I went to work, right? It was just a thing because I was in the Army. First off, I grew up as a tomboy. Then I joined the Army and I was able to just be whatever. But when I got out of the military, I realized that I'm a young woman. So I started liking colors, because anyone that knows in the military, you don't want no colors. Your favorite colors, you'll see everyone either in black, brown, or tan, something of that nature, but no colors. I wanted all the colors. But, however, in the morning, it take too much time because I didn't like to get up early in the morning. So what I would do is Sunday, I would prep my whole week. That was me. I would have, my necklace, my earrings, and everything hanging from that hanger that the outfit is on for that week, with the shoes right up under it. That was me. Even the purse was attached to the hanger. That was me. And it's not because I had discipline. It's just that I knew what I wanted. Those are setting your intentions. You know what you want, then you make it happen. But I was still late. Now, let me tell you why I was still late. And it was a me thing, because I wanted to hit the snooze button. But I was not healed then. I was still operating in survival mode. Even though I was changing some things about me, it was other things that I had to learn about me as well. And as I got older, now I understand that snooze button is the enemy telling me, hey, we ain't got nothing to do today. Oh, we got a lot of stuff to do today. I'm the coach that's going to save the world. In order to save the world, I have to be up and ready. I have to be ready to teach. I have to be ready to go. So now when the enemy say, hit that snooze button, no, absolutely not. I got things to do. Because I learned to put me first. I learned to make time. I set my intentions. I get up, I make my bed, do my personal hygiene, come back after I drop the kid off, get myself ready, take some time to eat. Listen, I don't even sit at my desk and eat. And I work for myself now. No, because I don't want to create any bad habits. I'm going to have a great day, a stress-free day. So in order to have a stress-free day, I separate things that don't belong. Work and eating, it does not belong. That's something that we created. And in those times, if I do that, guess what? It's going to put me back into my old behavior of it's okay. Now I'm not eating properly. Now my food is getting cold while I'm working. And then guess what? We don't realize it. Then all of a sudden, you cranky. You got an attitude, and you don't know it's because you didn't have a good meal. You didn't feed yourself the way you were supposed to because you were too. So no, I don't. When I eat, I separate myself from work. Even though I work for myself, I make time to give myself a lunch break. I make time to give myself a break. When I start to feel frustrated, I'm going to have a good day. If I'm frustrated, I disconnect. That's it, and that's all. I disconnect. I don't sit and get frustrated and try and do it over and stay up all night. No. And I work for myself. I do not work past 5 p.m. No, I do not, because I need to put me first. Yes, I am here. I'm a life coach and I help others. But what I'm not going to do, because I can't give you anything if I'm not taken care of. So no, 5 o'clock, that part of me is shut off. Now, I may get some things done that I need to get done far as what I want, offline. But staying up all night, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at my computer, no, don't do that. Not at all. Mm-mm. Matter of fact, this is the limit that I have. That if I have to go onto my computer and do something, if it's after 8 o'clock, it'll get done the next day. Because I am not, I am not sitting at a computer after 5 o'clock getting work done. If it didn't get done within that time period, then it can get done tomorrow. I make time for that. And the reason being is because I have to structure things. I do my priorities first, right? And even though it's a priority, it still doesn't mean that I have to get it done now. I have to get it done now. No. Even at your job, prioritize what it is that you need. I was always the one that I got to get it done now. As soon as the boss put it on my desk, I get it done, get it off my desk, because I was a shammer and I like to sit back and I like to chill. I like my time to myself, that I can do whatever I want. Online shop, whatever it is. However, I realized that it's a people-pleasing trait of hurry up. I got to get it done. Hurry up. Where did I get that from? In my childhood, I had, family members that would always hurry up and just yell, hurry up. Everything was hurry up. And I found that I was always trying to please them so I don't get yelled at. My aunts, all they did was just, not all of them, but there were certain ones that, hurry up. And it was just, as a kid, it made me nervous. But I couldn't articulate that to them, because if I articulated it to them, they was going to yell at me more because they don't understand. But for me, it was like, and then I picked up that trait and I ran with it. Now, did they mean any harm? No. What I realized is they had a problem. So whatever problem they had, where they got it from, oh well. But for me, I had to learn to set my intentions that did not include anyone else. So I make time for me. So that's what I wanted to just come on here, just chit chat with you guys, get y'all ready, make time for yourself today, incorporate into your routine intentions, set your intentions. It don't have to be a one stop and done. No, every day, set your intentions. Listen, if no one told you today, I'm telling you now, I love you and I'm so proud of you. Remember to pour into yourself before you pour into others. Also, the Lead Her Movement Network is finally launched. Now, the first 20 founding members that sign up, you guys get it at a discounted price. The official launch date is June 1st. That's when classes will officially start. Now, with that, depending on what tier you get, you're going to have access to full body workout programs. You're going to get life coaching sessions. You're going to get classes. We're going to meet every week. Just like your college course, we're going to meet every week to learn something. It's all about sisterhood, bringing us together, teaching unity, teaching what friendship is, teaching what the value of being a woman, how to step into our leadership and how to be there for each other. That's what I'm doing. I'm the coach that's going to save the world. So I'm going to teach women how to be sisters and friends again. So I'm so excited. So if you want to sign up, it is leadhermovement.mn.co. Okay. I'll put the link down in the description, so you guys go ahead and join there. Also on TikTok, I do my daily weekday morning show, which is Lead Her Movement morning show, and that's where I teach a leadership course. And if you guys can't make it, my TikTok is Chat with Coach Nye, and if you can't make that, then you can catch it on my YouTube where I upload it. It is my YouTube is Chat with Coach Nye. So download my podcast. Everywhere you meet me at, you're going to get homework. Go to my website, tofbootcamp.com. Get subscribed to the email list so you guys can get your weekly homework emailed out to you. Okay? So you guys be great, and be ready for Thursday's episode. I have a new series out, and it's called The House That Jesus Loved. And it's a whole teaching in that. So everywhere you meet me at, there's going to be teaching. I teach about leadership and healing and self-love and how to self-regulate. So how to basically go within. Listen, have an amazing day. Coach Nye out.